We are old, not as individuals, but as a nation. We're the oldest culture, we're the oldest civilization. We've survived many a calamity, many a challenge, and we'll survive this as well, as will many others. But when I say we're an old people, we have so much in our legacy from the past that we need to explore. Perhaps Hashem is giving us this opportunity right now, where we are in our homes more time than not, to explore. Isn't this a wonderful opportunity to catch up on your Judaism, to catch up on those things that you may have missed out in your youth, childhood, for whatever reason, no fault attached, or you just didn't have the time as an adult to go beyond a batmitzva style Judaism into something more sophisticated, something deep, something that has kept us for all these years. It hasn't been an accident. We stand out. There aren't any people who've managed to carry with themselves a baggage of wisdom and teachings and practice for 3,500 years. So why don't you take the opportunity now at home to study, to learn, whether it's by yourself, develop a schedule of reading, develop a schedule of study, develop a schedule of sharing with a teacher, online, live, pre-recorded. Now's the time to be able to create that schedule for yourself, a catch-up, an advancement. Because the truth is, for most of us, we have a very shallow perception of what our life is. When I say Judaism, I'm not talking about rituals per se, because the word ritual means it's external, it's symbolic. I know of no aspect of Jewish practice that's merely symbolic, merely external, superficial. Everything has a spiritual umbilical cord that connects to the deepest repository of the creation as such. I was watching a program last night, a program on science, a wonderful program looking at the nature of particles, physics, and how they're banging open the small subatomic particles in these amazingly constructed tubes that run for miles to discover what's inside. And you know what they came up with? They haven't got the answer. No, they haven't found the Higgs boson or anything like that as yet. But they've discovered that most everything is emptiness. In fact, they're absolutely amazed that there's a physical world. Everything is basically emptiness. And it's not this in a moment to explain why that seems to be the case. But if everything is emptiness, why is there materiality? Why is there shape? Why is there substance? You know, you would have thought that this is known. It's not. Because somewhere in the emptiness of the space lies the secret of creation as such, and the forces that maintain it in an ongoing fashion. Call it the breath of life as a nice metaphor. Hashem breathes the breath of life into the universe. Why don't we study that? Why don't we discover from the texts themselves how we actually can understand the nature of matter? Yes, it's there. Ever since Hasidus came to explain the nature of Torah, we have depth. And not only that, why every single mitzvah creates the opportunity for a new energy flow into that empty space. Did you know that when you take a coin, a 1-cent coin, and put it into a tzedakah box, as a consequence of that action, there's a chain reaction, a cause and effect through multi-worlds up to the very source that creates a reciprocal response down here. I know it sounds fantastic, but we are a fantastic people. We have a fantastic body corporate of knowledge, of understanding the nature of reality. Let's explore it. So we're going to be providing you with lots of options. We're going to produce materials that you can schedule for yourself. And it's very important to create a day schedule, a management tool, especially at a time when we are overwhelmed by the emptiness of time. What shall I do next? And if you're able to create a regular schedule with regular program, perhaps once a day to spend half an hour, 20 minutes in some serious study, it's amazing how that accumulates. So I want to encourage you. Take this opportunity. It's forced on us, but there are opportunities in all seeming challenges. There's always a silver lining to everything that seems to be initially negative, because ultimately there's a good behind everything. So what is my message? Create a schedule of Jewish learning, sophisticated Jewish learning, befitting your adulthood. Yes, we may have missed out from our childhood Judaism, that part where we advanced in all secular knowledge. We went to university, we studied subject matters in a very sophisticated level, but not Judaism. Now is the time to make up for it. Not just to make up for it, advance. Become a more total human being. Become a more specific Jew. Allow your specificity to be able to contribute to the world at large. I look forward to sharing this journey with you. I hope some of you will take the journey with me, because I can tell you every time I teach, I learn. I learn from you. So perhaps there's a degree of selfishness in my message. I want to learn from you. So join me, join all of us at Spiritgrow, and we'll be providing you soon with a whole schedule of possibilities. I look forward. Be well.